What's up guys, it's Mike. In this video we're going to show you guys how to change your oil. In this case we're going to use my car. What you want to do is prep your oil filter before installation. In this case I use a Subaru OEM filter. Along with your oil, just remember to use a 5W40 and the brand's going to be completely up to you on both filter and oil. What you're going to do here is take your oil and take your filter, prep it by filling it, and then set it aside for later installation. Now moving on to your engine bay, remove the oil cap, which is the yellow cap located on the driver's side. Take a funnel, screw it in or place it in. This will allow easy draining for the oil. Now remember, all this can be done in your garage on jack stands. You don't necessarily need a lift. There's going to be a total of 3 clips, one in the center near the transmission, one on the passenger side, along with one on the driver's side. Remove these clips and place them aside for later installation. This is going to require a 12mm socket. Remove these 3 bolts. Also set these aside for later installation. Word of advice, make sure you support this piece because this piece comes down right after you remove all the bolts. Once all clips and bolts are removed, set this piece aside for later installation. Now onto the plug. This is going to be a 17mm bolt, so make sure you guys remove this. Slowly loosen it, place a pan underneath, and then unscrew it by hand until the oil drains from the vehicle. Now let's move on to the filter. You can hand remove this or you can use a tool. Also place a pan underneath, unscrew the filter and let it drain, and then completely remove it afterwards. Here are really important tips. With the plug, be very careful with it. You do not want to cross threads or you don't want to be too rough with it. Same with the filter, make sure you take your time removing and installing these filters and plugs. While you wait, clean the bolt and clean the filter area to prep for installation and re-oiling of the car. Alright, take your filter and place it in the original position and tighten this down. Next, you're going to take the oil drain plug and make sure you screw this in very slowly. Take your time. If you think you're cross-threading at all, make sure you stop, do it again, and back up. Once again, using a 17mm socket, go ahead and tighten this down. Take the big panel, place it in its original position, and take those clips, place it on the driver's side, on the passenger side, and one in the center. One thing we noticed was my car may be missing one clip from the factory. Those screws you remove, take those same ones, place them in the original position. And also remember, this entire process can be done by hand tools. You do not need any power tools to do this, so simple garage hand tools will be fine. Now tighten all the screws down to ensure that the panel doesn't fall off while you're driving. Now move on to the engine bay. You're going to use approximately 4.3 quarts of oil, and it will vary depending on your oil filter and your car. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure you clean up your work area and close the oil cap once you're done. Go for a nice mellow drive to break in the car, and that's it, you're done. If you enjoyed this video, I have plenty more how-to videos along with vlogs and a bunch of random Subaru videos. Check out the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.